Hey guys, it's Brent and Lucy, and today we're excited to talk to you about this next level of intimacy. And today we're going to talk about spiritual intimacy, why it's important for your relationship, but why it's important for you as a couple and your personal relationship with God.
Well, it's really important because out of all the other intimacies we've discussed, this is the one that's going to outlast all of those other ones, because this is the one that keeps you connected until death do you part.
Yeah, I mean, this is really like one of those foundational things that you want to have in your relationship, especially if you're trying to have a covenant with you and with God. Like for us, we have a devotional that we do every single morning. We made it a point because we know it's important for us. We want to connect spiritually. We had to be intentional about it. So we found a devotion, and ours is simple. It's a devotion that talks about topics of marriage. It goes from communication, intimacy, sexual intimacy, just topics that we would need to know and want to know about.
Well, it's given us a lot of different areas to come into discussion about that sometimes maybe you won't even talk about.
Right.
But that's why it's so important to have those times of spiritual intimacy with each other to grow that area of your life.
And one element we don't want to forget about, guys, is praying together as a couple.
Absolutely.
I know you hear it a lot, but the question is, are you actually doing it? I know for a lot of people, if it's not something that you're comfortable in doing, you just don't do it. But I encourage you to try something different if you're not. I mean, it's simple as getting down on your knees, grabbing your wife's hand, and pray silently together. Like, you don't have to be eloquent in your speech and come up with all these, these big prayers. Just pray silently together, but just start doing it somehow, some way.
Yeah, and you don't even have to get down on your knees. I mean, I know people like to get down on their knees, but you can pray, at the table in the morning after your devotional, in bed at night together. Just start somewhere, because spiritual intimacy is just that important.
Yep, so talk to each other and find out what's God telling you, share it with each other, and have a conversation. So guys, we want to know, what are you doing in your relationship to build your spiritual intimacy? So put down in the comments below and share with us. What do you do? We want to know, and I know other people that watch the videos want to know, because we're all looking for ideas to strengthen and grow our relationships.
We look forward to seeing those.